Imagine you're standing on the deck of a pirate ship, the salty sea air whipping through your hair. The sails flap above you, and the ocean stretches as far as your eyes can see. Cannons are lined along the side of the ship, and you're dressed in boots and a coat, just like any other crew member. But you're not just any pirate, you're one of the few women in history who sailed the seas as a true pirate. Your name is Anne Bonny, and you're about to become one of the most famous pirates who ever lived. Life on the sea isn't easy, but you never back down from a challenge. Ready to set sail? Let's learn the true story of Anne Bonny, the fearless woman pirate of the early 1700s. Anne Bonny was born sometime around 1698 in Ireland. Her father, William Cormac, was a lawyer. Her life started quietly, but it wouldn't stay that way for long. Her father was involved in a scandal because Anne was the child of one of the family's servants, not William's wife. This caused gossip in their hometown, and eventually the family moved to the colonies in America and settled near Charleston, South Carolina, which was still under British control at the time. William became a successful merchant, and the family enjoyed a good life. But Anne wasn't like other girls. Even as a young child, she didn't enjoy sewing or sitting still. She was known for having a fierce and fiery temper and liked to do things her own way. As Anne grew older, her desire for adventure became even stronger. When she was a teenager, she married a poor sailor named James Bonny, even though her father didn't approve. James is believed to have become an informant for the royal governor of the Bahamas. This angered Anne, who chose to leave him. She moved to Nassau, a port town in the Bahamas that had become a haven for pirates. Nassau was known as the Republic of Pirates because it welcomed people who were fleeing the laws and governments of their home countries. There she met other pirates and began to learn about their way of life. It was in Nassau that Anne met the pirate calico Jack Rackham. The two quickly became good friends and later partners, both on and off the sea. Jack invited Anne to join his crew aboard his ship. She dressed in men's clothing and fought alongside the rest of the pirate crew. At the time, most people believed that only men could be pirates, and many ships didn't allow women on board at all. But Anne proved them wrong. She was brave, loud, and not afraid to stand up for herself. She became known for her courage and fighting spirit during raids at sea. Anne wasn't the only woman sailing with Calico Jack. Another woman named Mary Red was also aboard the ship, also disguised as a man. At first, Mary thought Anne was just another man as well. Once they found out that they were both women, they became close allies. It's said that some of the men on the ship didn't know Anne and Mary were women at all at first. Their ability to blend in and stand out with bravery earned them a special place in pirate history. They both proved that courage had nothing to do with being a man or a woman. In October 1720, Anne Bonny's time at sea suddenly changed. Calico Jack's ship was surrounded by a British naval vessel near Jamaica. The pirate crew was outnumbered. Many pirates hid below deck, hoping to avoid capture. But Anne and Mary didn't hide. Together they are known to have fought bravely, yelling at the other pirates to come out and help. It's clear that Anne never gave up easily, even when things looked hopeless. Eventually the crew was captured and brought to shore. After Anne's capture, the records about her life become harder to trace. Historical documents tell us that she was brought to trial alongside the rest of the crew. When she was asked why she had become a pirate, she reportedly replied sharply about her disappointment in the men around her. One surviving quote says she told Calico Jack, "If you had fought like a man, you needn't have been taken like a dog." These strong words give us an idea of her spirit and bravery. No one knows for sure what happened to Anne Bonny after her trial. Some records suggest she may have been released or allowed to return to her family. There are no solid records of her death, so Anne's final years remain a mystery. But her story continues to be told more than 300 years later. She is remembered not only as a pirate, but also as a pioneer for women who wanted to live life on their